Everything is transactional. It's fine engagement, but it's transactional.
Price volatility.
Yes.
Right. There's some elements of price volatility are fine. Is the ecosystem vibrant? But the problem is this is also grabbing the volatility of the crypto space when it's not necessarily part of the fan engagement. Have you thought about whether these should be openly tradable or whether they should be closed economies for the clubs? Using the same architecture, you've got all the architecture there,
but you mean that they would be paired 1-for-1? I mean, one fixed price or something like that?
Well, Reddit, for example, they're non-fungible with money.
Yeah.
So what they've got is this loyalty reward system that allows them to get the rewards and things within, whether it's tickets or experiences, but it doesn't have to be fungible, i.e. you can't sell it again. So you're creating an ecosystem that's less volatile. It should be volatile because it's the vibrancy of the club and the community around it. So that needs to reflect that, but not.
As much as people will hate me saying that, I'm kind of okay with the. Actually, no, I don't like the volatility, but I like the trading component of it. And I'm a believer, and it's true with tickets, it's true with sneakers, it's true with collectibles in general. Volatility matters because it actually gives value to what you have. Actually, not volatility, trading component. The fact that you have a secondary market gives value to what you own. And I believe that the problem we are facing in a way is we don't have enough casual fans or casual users in general. Like any cycle of innovation, the first generation of users that's going to come in what we do are by definition early adopters. And if they are early adopters, in our case, there is a significant part that are crypto enthusiasts, people that they see what we do, they understand immediately, they're not going to gain it or not, but they understand what we are doing. And these early adopters are more crypto enthusiasts, and they're going to interact a little bit more or trade more than a casual fan that doesn't understand yet fully what we're trying to achieve because he doesn't see the full picture, and therefore it's more expensive to acquire him, it's more expensive to retain him, and we need to find a balance where between the early adopters and the mainstream users, it's gonna be balanced, and that's gonna take a few years because at the end the reality is we are 2 years old. I mean, the company is 5 years old. We launched our product end of 18, early 2020, but real business started end of 2020, early 2021. So technically, we are a 2-year-old ecosystem that need to learn a lot, and we've learned a lot. And we know also that one of our main job in 2023 is to fully open the ecosystem. We've been too much relying on ourselves, on socios.com, and our motto in 2023 is fan token everywhere, and that's why we're launching our new blockchain. It's to allow any developer, any startups to start to engage and build with fan tokens. So it's not just on us anymore. It's really decentralized in that way, and that's gonna increase the value, not financially, but the value as a fan significantly.
Again, lots to talk about here. So how volatile are the individual clubs tokens versus the Chilliz token? Is that kind of normalized? So therefore the Chilliz token is the same as the crypto space with, global liquidity and all that stuff. How volatile is a Paris Saint-Germain versus Valencia, whatever it may be?
I don't comment too much for legal reason about this. I'd say that in a way, definitely not individually. In a way, it's very similar to the crypto market, at least the ones that are listed on Binance or Upbit in Korea or Paribu in Turkey or Mercado Bitcoin in Brazil. All of these digital asset fan tokens that are listed, there is a decent connection with Bitcoin and the crypto market in general, but they do react differently. You will have some teams that will react at least temporarily related to sports patterns. Like during the World Cup happens, during some league match, Champions League or stuff like this. But one, of course, you cannot predict. Two, there is zero guarantee. So we are just spectators there. We're trying to understand. But sometimes there is nothing to understand. The market being the market, it does what it does. At the end, our journey is about providing this market, providing the utility, and then people will do what they have to do.
So let's talk about this utility. what it means for the fan, because, yes, there's a trading element, fine, but the actual thing is the clubs are engaging their fans and giving them some way of tying together loyalty outside of watching it on TV, right? Because it's a weird old world that clubs with such a big reach have so few ways of talking to their fans and kind of offering them stuff.
It's difficult. What we've learned after 5 years is that teams are bad in being innovative technology because 100% of the revenue they're trying to generate, they always try to reinvest that in players to compete with the other team because they have to pay the better player, etc., etc. It's a very unfair business where all the money goes to the players and actually there is not much left to innovation or even fans, that I would probably argue. For a fan, if you think about the selling point or USP kind of conversation, it's simple. Is what a fan wants when he likes a team, beside the fact that he would like the team to win. There is two things that matter. One being recognized that you, a team owner, tells me, a random Joe, that I belong to the community, that I'm part of that community. I'm a fan 3.0, I'm a super fan. Doesn't matter the definition, but I'm part of this. And because I'm part of this, I have a voice. As a fun fact, fan tokens, which is a trademark that we own, but in 2018, when we started to pitch fan tokens, the first version were called voice token because we were giving a voice to the fans. And when we started to pitch that, people thought, oh, you're launching a new Skype or a new telecom company. So we shifted from voice to fan, and it worked well. But the basic of it is really about giving me a relationship where suddenly I can participate, I can benefit, and I'm part of a community. Because at the end, that's what's going to matter, is being part of the community. We do fan tokens, could have been NFTs, could be different digital assets. We believe that fungible is way more scalable than NFTs, and I'm happy to have this conversation. But for us, it's about the recognition, the benefits that you get. You get a 10% discount, 20% discount if you buy online. You get 17,000 tickets, VIP experiences, whatever. There is a lot of things, the ball and all these things. There is a lot of utility that either we build, that the team is building, and in 2023, that's a third party are going to build. I think we haven't seen yet the full scope of all the utility that can be built with me owning a fan token, going to the McDonald's here in the street, and because there is someone else that built the link that if I own a fan token and I go to McDonald's, I get 10% because it's next to the stadium, or it's next to a Nike shop that is a sponsor of that team, I get a discount. So there is a lot of things that can be invented for that.
How do fans earn tokens, or is it only purchasing? Can they earn them from the community that the club have a treasury that they reward good fan engagement?
Yes. So technically, we as a company are the issuer, or rather we have a dedicated company that is the issuer of all these fan tokens. So the team or the league is never the owner of the fan tokens. I'll take Barcelona as an example. I think the Barcelona fan token treasury is 75% at least. No. Yeah, 75% at least of the total supply. So there is a fixed supply. There is a certain amount that was sold during the fan token offering and during the trading events over the years, and there is a certain amount. This amount can be used either to be traded and to be sold, which is the main purpose of it as a revenue, but also there are campaigns that are organized to ticket season holder, but again, it's always the same 40,000 people, or some operation that we are working. In Brazil, for example, we are planning to work with a massive, how can I say that, retail operator that has like 50 million users, and they're going to reward their users with fan tokens that they're either going to buy or we're going to give from their favorite teams in the country. So you can see loyalty being rewarded at some point with these tokens. The question is which loyalty? Loyalty of you attending a match? Yeah. We could have a QR code where you go in the stadium, but again, it's always the same guys that's going to do that. Is it loyalty because you're watching a match? I could have my phone, I put my phone, I watch the thing, there is a QR code popping up. I can scan it. So proof of attendance, we will announce few initiatives around that. but it's difficult to find what is loyalty. The same way it's difficult to find what is a fan.
Hey visionaries, thank you for tuning in. For more free crypto content like this, head over to realvision.com/crypto. You'll get early access to the most brilliant minds in the space to cut through the noise, get in-depth analysis, and get you ahead of the curve with unbiased insights.